Dear students, welcome back to my YouTube English channel, English with Malik sir. In the previous classes, we have very clearly discussed about the importance of phrases. Phrases are very significant in expressing our thoughts in a clear manner, what is not possible by individual words. And yes, here phrases usually doesn't express complete meaning. It expresses a meaning or sense. Complete meaning is given by the sentence. And here how we have discussed about the importance of noun phrase. Noun phrase of two types. One, the noun phrase post modifier noun phrase, and that is pre-modifiers of noun phrase, and therefore noun phrase with the pre-modifiers and noun phrase with the post modifiers. And we have also discussed in the last class about the importance of prepositional phrase. An adjective phrase is a group of words that functions as an adjective. Group of words that function as an adjective to describe a noun or pronoun in a sentence. Yes, in order to ornament or decorate or beautify our expression, we take the noun phrase, our expression with noun phrase, we take the help of adjective or adjective phrase. So how? Listen here, we find that's why a group of words that functions as an adjective is called, or that is to describe a noun or pronoun in a sentence. This is what we call adjective phrase. And we know that intense pairs are the words that qualify the noun or pronoun or the adverb. And here we find intense pair. Adverbs or degree. Intense pairs are also known as adverbs of degree, like very, to, complete. You see, very, to, completely, fully, totally, absolutely, wholly, more, less, and so, highly, intensively, extremely, densely, thickly, fairly, rather, enough, etc. are used to modify the adjective acting as a head. Adjective acting as head. It means, you listen, that we can say very interesting story. Very interesting story. Head noun, story. Interesting is the adjective. Very is the intense pair. Yes, and here how very is used to qualify interesting. So too hot tea, too hot weather. Here too hot, and completely wrong answer, and totally. These are the used and modify the adjective acting at the head, and that's why you see. Listen how we use in example. Remember that very for, and yes, we find that the idea in connection with it very poor. Very poor, here very, poor is the adjective, very is the intense pair. Very poor, too hot, totally wrong, completely tired, beautifully decorated, smart enough, tasty enough, extremely hungry, etc. are examples of adjective phrases. So you see, listen with the help of intensifiers, that is expressing the degree of adjective, that how we make adjective phrase. And here adjective phrases can be made by using all these completely intensifier, but tired is the adjective, and here intensifier, and both qualifying. This is the phrase, completely tired. I am completely tired. So you see, listen here, we find that how we use adjectival phrase with the help of intensifier, and because intensifier modifies here the adjective, and both make the adjective phrase. Yes, come. And here we find the another idea. When the prepositional phrase does the role of adjective, it is adjectival. In the last class we have discussed, whenever prepositional phrase does the role of adjective, it is called adjectival prepositional phrase. Adjectival prepositional phrase we have discussed in the previous classes, how adjective preposition qualifies, preposition remains at the beginning of the phrase and does the role of adjective in a qualifying or modifying noun or pronoun. That's why here we find adjectival prepositional phrase. The girl in the blue frock, here in is the preposition, the blue frock is the here we find prepositional phrase, but it does the role of what? Adjective, and that's why the girl, qualifying the girl, noun phrase. So the girl in the blue frock is my best friend. The girl who has put on a blue frock is my best friend. If you listen here, we find how in the blue frock modifies the girl, is my best friend. Therefore, in the blue frock is a prepositional phrase, but this does the role of adjective, and that's why it is adjectival prepositional phrase. And yes, a man with gun, a man is the noun phrase, and with a gun here with preposition, and this is prepositional phrase, but this role also the adjectival preposition. In the sense, the man with a gun was arrested on the spot. It means the spot of just quarrel or something like that. At that moment, the man with a gun was arrested on the spot by the police. And here with a gun is a prepositional phrase, that is the post preposition. Here we find that with a gun, but it does the role of adjective, therefore that's why adjectival prepositional phrase. And yes, another interesting idea, adjective phrase can be used attributively, predicatively, and post-positioned manner to give more information about noun or pronoun. So it's very clear factor that adjective is a very important part of speech, which does the role of that is very called beautification of noun or pronoun, and therefore whenever we use noun and whenever we use adjective, that is attributively, it can be used attributively, it means just before the noun, predicatively means in the predicate part of the noun, and post position means that is just after the noun. And here we find very interesting, we will discuss all these in detail in a subsequent classes whenever we focus on adjective in particular, but here we are just giving the discussing about the importance of adjective phrase. And therefore here in a later classes we will will discuss about the position of adjective, order of adjective, and formation of adjective, and a number of other factors will be discussed in subsequent classes. Our focus is here, what is the importance of adjective phrase in this class. Yes, come here, we find adjective phrases. And yes, now see how adjective phrase can be used attributively, in the sense the big green plastic bin has been broken. Example, you see in this example we find that bin is the head noun, and here we find the article, big adjective, green adjective, plastic is also adjective. Here we have three adjectives and article the, definite article, and here the big green plastic bin is the head noun, has been broken. So here the speaker or the writer wants to express about the bin, and the bin is made of plastic, and its color is green, and it is also of a big size, and therefore here we find has been broken. And yes, and yes, your answer is totally wrong. Wrong is the here wrong is adjective, and adjective, and this is what you call attributive. This is attributive. It means just before the head noun, and therefore it is attributive use of adjective. Your answer is totally wrong. Here your answer is the noun phrase, and wrong qualifies the answer remaining in the predicate part. Is the verb, and is totally wrong is the predicate part, and remaining in the predicate part wrong qualifies the answer. Your answer is totally wrong, and totally is here intensifier, qualifies the wrong, and that's why the matter. Everything necessary is listen another, that is therefore predicatively. Here wrong is used in a predicatively manner. And postposition, it means after the noun or pronoun. Everything is a pronoun, and here we find necessary is adjective and qualifies the pronoun. Everything necessary has been purchased. Very interesting. Everything necessary has been purchased. अर्थात in other words, what we say, the things which are required have been purchased, and hence everything necessary has been purchased. This is as necessary. The adjective remains everything. The preposition is the pronoun. In that case, this is what you call postposition. The postposition, yes, this is the matter, everything necessary. Yes, and whenever we want two or more adjectives, naturally, sometimes we want to decorate our sentences with a number of adjectives. At that moment, we follow the adjectives of order. There are different types of adjectives. Adjective of quality, adjective of age, adjective of color, adjective of size, adjective of shape, adjective of purpose, adjective of originality. Yes, different type of adjectives are there. We will discuss in detail in the subsequent classes. But here we find that if we want to decorate our noun phrase with the help of a number of adjectives, definitely we have to follow the order of the adjectives. How? Let's see. Here we find and adjective of you see, listen, the matter that is clear in connection with the adjective, that we want more adjectives before the head noun. We usually follow the order. This is the matter. How we use the order. And I've been for second sentence here option, yes, good option, opinion or quality adjective, good, bad, nice, smart, lazy, brave, honest, intelligent, lovely, and many more. Here we find how these adjectives are expressing opinion or quality. Size: big, small, huge, little, tiny, large, enormous, tall, short, etc. expressing what size. Age: young, old, new, ancient, antique, medieval, modern, recent, these indicating age. Temperature: cold, cool, hot, warm, indicating temperature. Shape: round, circular, oval, triangular, rectangular, conical, spherical, here shape, and here we find spherical, and therefore here we find the matter. Similarly, we also find the other factors. Here we find that color, you see, listen how we use that color: red, green, blue, white, pink, black. Origin: Indian, Chinese. Topic: Indian, India. Noun: Indian. Adjective: Indian, that is indicating origin, Indian citizen, Indian national flag. So Indian Constitution, you see, listen here, Indian, Chinese language. Tropical, so tropical, equatorial, polar, English, or Swiss, Switzerland, and the inhabitants Swiss adjective. So Switzerland is the noun. Remember, many interesting factors are there which will be very clearly and elaborately and in detail we will discuss in subsequent classes. But here I am just giving you the idea in connection with the adjective phrase. Here we find that material: woolen suitor, and here golden ring, golden chain, wooden table, chair, earthen pot, silvery ornament, and steel. So steel plate, and here gold ring, silver, so natural stone building, and silk. So you see, listen, these are the materials. We can use them as adjective in our sentences to indicate anything, any noun in a very interesting manner. Now come next, purpose. Bathtub. It means tub is the head noun, bath is the adjective, and yes, even the purpose of the tub is for bathing. And here we find bath. Walking stick. Stick is the head noun, walking is the adjective. Walking stick, it means stick which is used for walking. I've been drinking, so I'm drinking water. It is water which is meant for drinking. Washing. So similarly, living, gardening, wedding ring, and therefore you see, listen, wedding ring, and here we find the ring which is meant for wedding, and that is what we call the matter. A brave young Indian soldier. You see, listen here, soldier is the head noun, and it is a noun phrase, and you see, brave soldier, young soldier, Indian soldier. So a brave, a article, indefinite article, brave, young, Indian soldier. Order is here: brave quality, young age, Indian origin, soldier is the head noun. A brave young Indian soldier. Whenever we use this phrase, we express a number of things. There is no necessity of using other sentences. In one phrase, we can express a number of purpose of, meaning of our own, what we want to express. And the listener or the viewer, the judge can easily judge we are going to express. Therefore, I've been the noun phrase with the help of adjective we express a lot. A small rectangular field head noun, and here a small adjective rectangular and qualifies that field. This is a small rectangular field, a tall slim girl, etc., and so on. Here we find the matter, how we use the idea in connection. Use of use of nouns as adjectives. Sometimes we use nouns as adjectives. As we have discussed, nouns can be used as adjectives whenever they classify the head noun. Yes, again, very interesting. Here we find Onida is a noun and TV is also noun, but both are noun phrase. Here, Onida qualifies TV, cinema qualifies hall, and television qualifies program, and a library book here noun and book noun, but I've been here that is noun phrase, and here library qualifies book, and science college, steel chair, all these express the idea of that is what we call noun as an adjective. Here I've been noun also qualifies noun whenever a noun qualifies the head noun in a noun phrase. At that very moment, that noun plays the role of adjective, or in other words, what you say, classifier, because that noun classifies the head noun. Yes, science college, commerce college, arts college, we can say. And here steel chair, wooden chair, plastic chair is there. But here we find that is very called classification. Therefore, nouns sometimes we use nouns sometimes as adjectives to classify the head noun in a noun phrase. Then how? Adjective ending in the matter, that is what we call ending in ing and ed, that is what we call verbal adjective. And you see, this is very interesting, verbal adjective. How? Running stream, the stream which is running, that is running stream. Running is here the stream head noun, and running a stream which is running stream. And here we find a burning train which is burning, a singing bird which is. So here we find these are the adjectives, and no doubt they are verbs, but here they have been used as adjectives. Dancing girl. A dancing girl means a girl who is dancing. And a moving car, the car which is moving. These are the expression. And here, how ing verb form can be used as a verbal adjectives, and therefore here dining table, the table which is used for dining, and swimming pool, the pool which is meant for swimming, and walking stick, the stick which is used for walking, and boarding school, the school where our children remain and study, the boarding school. And here we find the matter that how using verbal adjectives we can decorate our sentences. Adjectives ending in ed, very past participle, en or ed, past participle. Yes, how? Sunken boat is the head noun, and sunken qualifies the boat. Sunken is the past participle verb form of sink, sank, sunken. Refined oil, developed country, advanced technology, improved method, excited audience, frightened boy. These are very very interesting factor in connection with the matter that how we can use past participle verb form as adjective. Present participle and past participle verb forms as adjectives to decorate our noun phrases. Yes, and here we find compound adjectives, and in the last factor, let's see compound adjectives. What do we mean by compound adjectives? In the sense that whenever we join adjective, here that is vertical adjective with that is present participle, adjective with past participle, adjective with noun, noun with adjective, and noun with present participle, noun with past participle, adverb with past participle. Definitely compound adjectives are formed and they are maintained with the hyphen. No doubt these are very very interesting items which will be subsequently discussed. I'm just focusing or drawing your attention towards the very important segment of adjective phrase which are very very interesting in decorating our or ornamenting our language at the time of speaking and writing. Yes, this is what we call, what we say, compound adjective. Compound adjective. Now see how. For example, you see, listen, we find that poverty-stricken people. Poverty-stricken. Here we find very interesting. People is the head noun. Head noun, people, head noun, and poverty stricken. Poverty comes from the word poor. Poverty is the noun, that is abstract noun that comes from the word poor. Poverty, yes, it means poorness, and this is the state or condition. Stricken, strike, stroke, stricken, and here stricken is the verb form, past participle verb form. So here we find noun plus verb is called and plus head noun. Poverty stricken people. This is a compound adjective. Compound adjective, poverty stricken, and both qualifying what? That is people. Poverty stricken people. It means the people, those who are under poverty. Their condition is not good, their economical condition is not sound, and that's why this is what we call poverty stricken people. Handmade clothes. Handmade clothes. You see, listen, this is hyphen, and whenever we make compound adjectives by using hand and made, hand noun, made verb, and with both, that is what we call compound adjective. Qualifying cloth, head noun. Here handmade cloth, though it means the cloth which has been made by hand. Yes, which has been made by hand. The handmade cloth. Similarly, moth-eaten rice. Moth-eaten, both. Rice is the head noun and moth is the noun. Eaten is the verb, past participle verb form. Moth-eaten rice. The rice which has been eaten by moth. Moth-eaten rice. Odiyare, what you say, pokokya chawlo. And here, moth-eaten rice and heartbroken news. News is the head noun and heart is the noun. Broken is the, that is verb form, past participle verb form. And here we find that is a heartbroken compound adjective. Both qualifies what? News. Heartbroken news. For example, you have lost your best friend, and he is now no more. and whenever you receive the news, it is really a heart I've been broken news. And here we find bedridden patient. Bed is the noun, ridden again verb, and patient is the head noun, and this is a noun phrase, and helped by the adjective, that is what we call compound adjective, bedridden. It means the patient who is now in the bed and having no capacity to get up because his condition is very poor. Health condition is not good. He is bedridden, and he may close his eyes forever after a few days, or he is in such a position that he cannot get up and walk comfortably like we, the people, generally we feel comfort. But remember, this is the position, and here we find bedridden patient. Yes, my dear students, these are very, very interesting and I've been very suitable ways of decoration of our English language, whether at the time of speaking or at the time of writing. We should be very much careful to know about the importance of adjective. Yes, with this I conclude this that is what I call segment about the importance of adjective phrase. My dear students, give your comment, and it will definitely supplement me in preparing for you in better manner. This class is for your betterment, and I think you will enjoy the class, and definitely it will be very, very suitable for your further journey. Wishing you all the best, and keep smiling, and stay blessed with this over. Bye.